Hey, everyone, Alex here, and welcome back to the channel now. Before we even get into today's huge Kansas City Chiefs update, I have to stop right here for just 1 second because I can see it in the numbers. Most of you who watch my videos still haven't subscribed, and honestly, it blows my mind you were. Coming back every single day for updates on Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Xavier Worthy, and all the breaking Chiefs news. But you're not hitting that subscribe button, so do me a favor right now. Hit that red button below. It's free. It takes literally 1 second, and it helps this channel grow so I can keep bringing you daily Chiefs updates. And I promise you, if you're a real fan of this team, you don't want to miss what's coming all right now. Let's dive into this because Chiefs Kingdom is buzzing right now with one massive question. Is Kansas City rookie wide receiver Xavier Worthy going to play against the Philadelphia Eagles in Week 2? We're talking about a Super Bowl rematch type of game. Mahomes vs. Hurts Kelce vs. that tough Eagles defense. And the one thing everyone is asking is, will Xavier Worthy actually be on the field? So let's break this down because there's a lot of confusion right now. Worthy left training camp and preseason with some shoulder issues, and in Week 1 we saw him get shaken up again on a play that had Chiefs fans holding their breath. He came up slow. He looked uncomfortable, and even though he stayed involved, people could see something wasn't right since then there. Chiefs have been very quiet about just how serious this injury is, and that silence is what's driving the speculation. Now here's what I can tell you. Insiders close to the team have been reporting that the Chiefs medical staff have been cautious with Worthy. They know this rookie has blazing speed that can completely change the offense, but they also know that if they rush him back and he takes another big hit, it could cause even more damage to that shoulder. So they're balancing risk vs reward here, and that's where the drama begins. Because think about it, the Chiefs are facing the Philadelphia Eagles this week. It's not just any opponent. This is a game everyone's been circling since the schedule dropped. A rematch of the Super Bowl, a battle of two powerhouse teams, and for the Chiefs, having Worthy's speed on the field could be a game changer. You line him up next to Kelce, and Rashee Rice suddenly defenses can't double anyone without getting burned. But if he's not fully healthy and they try to force him in just for this matchup, it could backfire badly. So where does that leave us? Well, reports say that Xavier Worthy has been limited in practice all week. Some days he's been a full participant, other days he's been held out. The coaching staff has been watching closely, and Andy Reid himself has been very careful with his words when reporters asked about Worthy's availability. Reid basically said they'll see how he feels closer to game time, which in classic Reid fashion means don't expect any clear answers until the inactives list comes out before kickoff. And here's the thing fans need to understand: rookie or not, Worthy is a huge part of what this Chiefs offense is supposed to become. But in Week 1, we already saw that Kansas City can still move the ball without him. Mahomes leaned on Rashee Rice, Justin Watson, and of course Kelce when needed, but the speed element Worthy brings is unique. That's why this decision matters so much. So let me ask you, Chiefs Kingdom, what do you think? Should Kansas City risk playing Xavier Worthy in Week 2 against the Eagles, or should they play it safe and give him one more week to heal? Drop your thoughts down in the comments. I want to hear what you think because honestly, this could go either way, and I know fans are split on it now. Let's talk about what this really means for the game itself, because if Worthy plays, even if it's limited snaps, the Eagles' defense has to respect his deep speed that opens up everything underneath for Kelce and Rice. But if he's out, the Eagles can load the box more. They can put extra focus on Kelce and force Mahomes to beat them with shorter throws. and that's exactly what Philly wants. But here's the good news: reports so far suggest that Worthy has been improving every single day. He's been testing that shoulder in practice, catching passes, running full routes, and while the team hasn't cleared him officially, yet sources say he's trending in the right direction. Now, trending in the right direction doesn't guarantee he'll play, but it's definitely better than the alternative. And for a rookie in his first NFL season, that's a very encouraging sign. And look, let's be honest, Xavier Worthy is one of the fastest players in the league already. The Chiefs traded up in the draft to get him for a reason. Mahomes wanted that deep threat, that Tyreek Hill type of speed that keeps defenses up at night. And when Worthy is on the field, you can feel the energy shift. The defense has to back up the safeties, have to respect his speed, and that makes life easier for here. Every single player on the offense. So imagine this scenario: Chiefs Kingdom. It's Sunday night. The Eagles and Chiefs are on national TV. Mahomes drops back play action. Kelce runs a crossing route. Rice runs a slant. And then all of a sudden, Worthy takes off down the sideline. Mahomes launches it, and Arrowhead erupts. That's the kind of moment everyone is hoping for in Week 2. And that's why the question of whether he plays or not is so massive. But again, here's the reality: the Chiefs are thinking long-term. They're not just worried about Week 2. They're worried about the whole season. They're worried about another deep playoff run, and hopefully another Super Bowl. If they risk Worthy now, and he aggravates that shoulder, we could be talking about him missing weeks instead of just days. So fans need to keep that perspective in mind. It's not about just one game. It's about the journey ahead. And let me be very clear on this: based on everything I've heard and everything being reported, my gut says Xavier Worthy will suit up in some capacity against the Eagles, but maybe not his full workload. Maybe 15 to 20 snaps, maybe a few design plays to test that shoulder and keep the defense honest. I don't think the Chiefs are going to completely shut him down unless there's a setback in warm-ups, but I also don't think they're going to unleash him for 60 snaps. Either it's going to be controlled, careful, and situational. So Chiefs Kingdom, buckle up, because this is going to be one of the most exciting matchups of the week. Mahomes vs. Hurts Kelce vs. the Eagles secondary, and hopefully the debut of Worthy in a big-time spotlight moment. And whether he plays 10 snaps or 50, every single eye will be on him, because he has the potential to completely change the game. And look, if you're still here watching, then you are clearly a die-hard Chiefs fan, and I love you for that. But if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Join this family right now, because we've got daily videos breaking down every single injury update, every single roster move, and every single rumor surrounding this team. I'm here to keep you in the loop so you never miss a thing. So final thoughts on this story: Xavier Worthy is improving. He's trending in the right direction. And while the Chiefs are playing it safe, I fully expect we'll see him on the field in some way against the Eagles on Sunday night. Maybe not the full game, but enough to make a difference and enough to give us that flash of speed we've all been waiting to see. That's all for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget, I've got a deeper breakdown of this matchup with film analysis coming up next on the channel. So after this video, go check that one out and let me know what you think about Worthy's chances against Philly. And as always, Chiefs Kingdom, keep that red and gold pride alive. I'm Alex, and I'll see you in the next one.